I just need a second to see if everything is working fine. I don't see the transmission on Facebook. Just a second, my friends. Okay, here we go. And yes, everything is fine. All right. Sometimes I am still surprised when I see the way people eat. And without any judgment, I would like to mention that when we are in a spiritual path, and we all are in a spiritual path, whether we know it or not, we need to feed our soul. I mean, we need to feed our body accordingly with our sole purpose. We need to feed our body in a way that serves us to do what we came to do in this lifetime. And why do I say that? Because let's see my case. I believe I eat very healthy. You know that I am always with my green smoothie or my coconut chocolate smoothie. I eat big salads. However, sometimes I eat things that doesn't feel good in my tummy. And I may feel heavy. Of course, I don't have this, like we say in Spanish, empacho, when you overeat. I don't do that anymore because I just learned. But I see that people keep eating the same things again and again just because they don't know any better. So I'm going to give you a good summary. Let's say that we start eating fast food, and there is a movie. I don't remember if it's Forks Over Knife or something like that. There is a guy that on purpose, a vegan person, healthy person, for 1 year decided to eat fast food. And he started measuring the blood, all the analysis that we can make with our body, and his health was declining, declining. This way, declining. Why? Because he was eating food without nutrition. So imagine if we eat this kind of food, like a bun of white wheat bread, with you have no idea what is in the middle there. In there, we eat little or no live food, like the greens of this green smoothie. So our body is lacking of nutrients, minerals, vitamins, amino acids, and things like that. What happens over time? We get sick. This is easy to understand, right? And many people still don't know it. Do you know what happens when we are starving our energy, our soul? I talked a few weeks ago, what is our soul? Our soul is the part of energy of us. From the awareness that we have now, from the feelings in the heart, the gut instincts that tell us to do something or not to do. When we don't feed our body with things that have nutrients, we get sick. What do you think if we don't feed our soul? Our soul gets sick. And the reason I am talking about that, and I'm going to go back to food because it's very simple to eat well, is that I see that many of my clients come and they are healthy people. However, they feel this longing, this emptiness. I remember this woman that came with so many health conditions, and she said, when I was a kid, I have a father that was abusive with my mother, so I used to go to the roof and pray to God and feel all this joy. And that joy helped her to go through life. So And she came again and again, and one day after several times she came and said, you need to feed our souls. You need to make that connection in any way you were doing it before. And I see other people that come and they are doing okay. They are good parents. They do good things. The only thing that is missing is a spiritual connection. If we understand that we are human beings living this spiritual I'm sorry, we are souls, energy beings, living this physical experience that we are. And it's difficult to understand, but believe me, that's what it is. If we believe that, and we understand that we are disconnected with our soul, this is when we feel weak, we feel empty, and we feel that something is missing in our lives. Again and again, I recommend daily meditation. Today, a client sends me a text and I ask her, how are you doing? Trying to meditate every day. I recommend to all my clients, because if we all take a few minutes in the morning and a few minutes before going to sleep to connect with our soul, just to feel that peace of deep meditation, even if it's for 15 minutes, our life will change completely. We have this energy body. We have the aura, which is the byproduct of the energy that comes to our chakras. If we have an energy blockage, guess what? The energy doesn't flow in, and this shield that we have, this energy field, shrinks. And when it shrinks, it's open and toxic energies are attached to our bodies. So going back to feeding our body, we need to eat food that also feed our energy. This is why I eat live foods. Everything here is live. Green leaves and fruits. Everything is alive and well. So when I drink this, it's not just the nutrients, it's the energy that I am drinking with this. There are many days, because of my busy schedule, that my nutrition is just 2 of these and 1 chocolate and some fruits here and there. And I cannot lose even 1 ounce, because this is good enough. It's packed with nutrition. So my suggestion is to incorporate a big salad with your food. Eat more food that is not cooked, because as soon as we cook the food, it's losing a lot of enzymes that are crucial. So when you eat, if you cannot leave your favorite how people call it ethnic food. You're from Middle East, you're from Argentina, you cannot leave your asadito, your barbecue. You are from Mexico, eat a big salad that will help you to digest the food. And you're not going to have the side effects or the toxic effects of the food. If we do that just to eat a big salad with our main meal for lunch, and if we incorporate daily green smoothies, believe me, our health will change dramatically. Of course, we have to exercise. We need to exercise the body, otherwise it gets rusted, right? The body starts to hurt and so on. What do you think that happens if we don't meditate, which is the conscious connection with God, and God is energy? Hola, Laura. So what happens is we don't connect with that energy, so we don't have the energy that is feeding our soul, and that energy is feeding our body too. So our whole health, physical, mental, emotional, is failing. We are lacking of energy. It's as simple as that. So, my friends, we are all in a spiritual journey, because as a human beings we are evolving. And if we don't do enough in this lifetime, we are going to come back. And I know, to me, took me a long time to understand what is the soul. Now it's so easy. And think about this. This is your soul. Your soul is the awareness that you have right now, without a mouth to talk, without ears to listen, without eyes to see, without the mind. So if we now leave our body abruptly or consciously, like yogis in India do, meaning we die, that's our soul. We are going to be in our pure soul. We are going to be in our energy body. And if we had a decent life, we are going to go to the light. That light is the astral world. It's an energy world where we all go, and we came from that. It's as simple as that. In the same way that we need to eat nutritious food and exercise, we need to eat nutritious food for our soul, which is daily meditation, being in nature, helping people do things that make us happy. Hola Heidi. I'm going to say hello to... Oh, Shelly. Nice to see you again, Shelly. I was missing you. Debbie. All right. If you have any question, please let me know. And I've been doing this group healing session since 2016. And until I start doing the live videos in YouTube... Oh, I forgot to check YouTube. Goddess, finally, I see you again. Nice to see you again. I was missing you too. And I did these group healing sessions not over the phone, just I sent an email to my large list. I have like 1,000 people in my Healing Cancer in this Century. I don't invite them every time, otherwise there will be more people here. And they participate because we don't need to connect. However, so many people ask me, can we connect on Skype? I said, okay, let's use technology and let's do it in YouTube first, then I did it in Facebook, now I have a third camera on my phone in Instagram, just to reach more people. However, what I discovered when I connect with all of you, whether it's one person, two person, 10, 20, and we do the healing session that I go as deep as I can, feel this peace. And that's the way to do energy healing, a distance healing. One of the ways, that's the way I like it. I recharge my body and my energy with so much energy that I love doing this. And this is why people in Facebook cannot see it. I started 2 weeks ago or last week to do group distance healing in Spanish. So it's the same format, the same time, and from 7 to 7:30 I do the group distance healing. So all you people who don't speak English, Nasnin, how are you? Please come to the Reiki share. Hello Eva. I miss you too, Nasnin. You're an amazing healer, and I would love to have a healing session from you. That's one of my students. She's a Reiki 1 student, and she's an amazing healer already. So, the reason I told you this, I do these videos, and even there are 2 people or 20, is I am doing what I love. Today, I talked to my aunt, is the younger sister of my mother, who lives in Switzerland. And we were talking, and she said, oh, Carlitos, I love to see you when you do the videos on YouTube and Facebook. And I told her, you know, Aunt Christy, I do what I love. I don't care how many people. If I can help one person, it's everything, all that I want. So the reason I am telling you this is we know we are in our soul purpose when we do what we like. Not everybody can do that. And wherever you are, you need to try to do the things in a way that you like. It's 7 o'clock. We're going to stop this, as I always do. The distance session starts right now. Lay down. The instructions are the same. let me see this. You lay down on a bed, on a carpet, a sofa, wherever you are comfortable. I used to, when I receive distant healing session from my students, if I am driving, I stop in a safe place. I recline my seat and I receive the energy healing session in my car. I did it many, many, many times. Hola Claudia, ¿cómo te va? All right. You lay down and you make an intention to connect with me and the group. I am receiving an energy healing session from Carlos. Make an intention. I don't want this emptiness in my chest anymore. I don't want the pain in my back anymore. I don't want this headache. And make a deeper intention. I want the root cause of this situation to be removed. And that's the work that God does through this group healing. All right, let's begin. I will come back at 7:30. Let me see, I need to put a couple of signs. I'm going to... All right. All right, everybody. Not anybody. Summarizing what I summarizing what I said before, in the same way that we need to feed our body healthy food with nutrition, with minerals, vitamins, enzymes, probiotics, to have a healthy body, and exercise, we need to feed our soul because it's part of us. Actually, it's even more important to feed our soul, because if we feed our soul with energy every day, we can bypass some not very healthy physical way of life. Meaning, if you eat something that it wasn't the best, when you have such an enormous amount of energy or a decent amount of energy in your body, you're not going to feel the effects of that food that wasn't that great. That's why young people, most of you, you can eat anything and maybe not exercise and feel okay. But at our age, when you are over 45, 50, we have to be very careful because we don't have that much energy naturally because of the age. However, if you meditate, the game changes. So, if I can give you a suggestion, is to eat more greens, hola Dalia, big salads, more uncooked food that has not been processed. Definitely we need to move from the convenience of packaged things that have no nutritional value to live food. And we need to feed our soul every day and exercise our soul. How do we exercise our soul? By meditation. Our soul is energy. And in order to live, our soul has to be connected with the spirit, which is the source. What people call source in the New Age means that God is the source of all the energy, that everything has been created. If we are cut off from that, well, we are going to develop symptoms. That's all I can tell you. If you had a good experience, please post it here in Facebook or in YouTube. If there is anybody in Instagram who wants to ask a question, especially because I don't do this very often in Instagram, I will be more than happy to answer. My daughter and I received the healing right now. Thank you, Carlos. I am very happy for you, Laura. And again, the reason I talk about nourishing our body with the right food, and is exactly equivalent to nourishing our, thank you, Nasnin, nourishing our soul with energy by connecting with this energy. For us Reiki practitioners or any energy healer, we have the plus that when we do healing, like when I do the distance healing or hands-on healing, the energy goes through us. I like that, Shelley. I will see if I can share in in YouTube. Okay, this is what Shelly says in YouTube, in Facebook actually. Yes, Sherry, I was able to to share it. I eat them all. I don't know what is the first. Looks like a cake. Fantastic. Yes, we need to eat all the colors. A rainbow. From purple, cabbage, white, broccoli, everything we have to eat. However, I love this, Shelly. Thank you so much. If we feed our soul, this is what happens, and most people do not know this. When we feed our soul will gently, lovingly force, so to speak, our body to eat well. Because when we are in contact with our soul, we naturally change our lifestyle. Yum, yum. It's a salad, all right. Salads. I love salads, huge salads. So I want you to know that the easiest way to change our lifestyle and to change our habits, you have seen thousands of videos. How to change your habits in 21 days, how to change your lifestyle. The easiest way is to meditate and go deep in meditation. Because when you are in contact with that peace and that energy, what happened to me, I was 18, I used to go to the rock concerts. I have my long hair, however, never messed up with alcohol or drugs or chasing women because I wasn't attracted to that. However, I didn't have the attraction to the loud music anymore. I still listen to Pink Floyd, to Yes, to Carlos Santana. However, it's different. Yes, that's what it is, Shelley says. We vibrate high. We are in another vibration, so the way we eat will change naturally. The way we treat our body will change naturally. The things that we do, we are going to be more in nature. We're going to like uplifting music. That's what was Yes for me. There is this song, Tales from Topographic Oceans, that is inspired on the autobiography of a yogi from Paramahansa Yogananda, and I had no clue. I was 16. I was attracted to that music because my soul was another vibration. We like classical music. We like native music from all cultures. Is beautiful. But it's not that we force ourselves to be different. We are changing from the inside out. All right, everybody, that was fantastic. Thank you, Shelley, for your collaboration and leather pants. I never use leather pants. I think I like cotton things. I cannot stand plastic cloth on my body. I have everything absolutely 100% cotton. I had a long hair, but not leather pants. Back in Argentina, we were very simple. We were more in contact with nature. We didn't have the technology or the bikes and things like that. Okay, everybody, I love you all. And again, I do this now. I start doing it in Spanish for the people, Spanish-speaking people is asking me. For all of you who speak English, you can participate on Thursday. You don't have to listen to my conversation, but from 7 to 7:30, you can join the group session. You don't even need to come here. Thank you, Shelley, again. I love you all. I am the 80s. Well, in the 80s, I just don't remember when I was born.